Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Josh Smith, founder of award-winning Life Balance Chiropractic Centre in Poole, and this is probably the most common question that I get asked as a chiropractor working in Poole, Bournemouth and Christchurch in Dorset. Now, every client that I see coming into Life Balance Chiropractic Centre will ask this at some point during their care. So does this sound familiar to you? Perhaps you're inspired to get fitter, more active, despite all the things that you need to focus on. Juggling work, taking care of the family. Perhaps you find it difficult to carve out the time, or maybe you make the time for a while, you keep it up, but with all of life's stresses, your body starts to feel the strain. And maybe you feel a bit crap. Maybe you've seen transformations in quality of life achieved by others, but still you feel like your body's just not performing as it should, or perhaps your body's just not a good place to be right now. Finding the right healthcare practitioner to address your health issues can be frustrating if your body's hurting, if you're feeling stressed, or you're just not feeling right. If you can relate to this, let me shed some light on why this might be happening. The first thing is, you might think it would go away on its own. So you ignore the niggles, the aches, and you just try to power through, and this just makes it last longer than it should. Here, what you're really lacking is a deeper awareness of the problem. You might think because you've had different tests or seen different healthcare practitioners with no real answer, you just try to figure out on your own, or you just don't do that anymore. Maybe you've been to different people and done different things, and so you've lacked long-term results, and so you just kind of make it part of your life. Maybe you've tried the exercises or the stretches prescribed on YouTube or Dr. Google, but they just seem to worsen things. If this sounds familiar, you're trying to figure out who you should see. There's no clear-cut answers to this question, as there is much overlap between really many of the therapies, but let's take a look in this video between an osteopath and a chiropractor, because each is going to help you, and I really want to help you make a more informed decision when it comes to your health. So how to choose an osteopath or chiropractor? All the team here at Life Balance Chiropractic do understand that regardless of profession, we are trying to achieve the same thing for our clients. But we do use a different philosophy, approach and science to get there. Our advice when choosing an osteopath or a chiropractor would be as follows. Number one, make sure that the chiropractor or osteopath has studied at a degree level over a 4 to 5 year period. When you inquire, ensure that they are fully licensed, either with the General Osteopathic Council or the General Chiropractic Council. When you inquire, make sure they hold appropriate memberships with either the British Osteopathic Association or British Chiropractic Association or the United Chiropractic Association. Don't feel under pressure to start care or continue care if you feel that it's not the right place for you or it isn't working over a period of time. So those are my top tips on finding the right osteopath and chiropractor for you. In the next video, we're going to be discussing the philosophies and the differences between an osteopath and chiropractor. So stay tuned for that one.